It was
Yeah, I
wild.
mean, every once in a while at my old place, because I was like more near like stuff. I don't know. I would always like hear stuff, and I'd be like, "Are those gunshots?" And then I like wouldn't hear any sirens. So I'm like, I guess it's just fireworks, maybe. I don't
I
know.
think it's fine.
Good way. Yeah, it's a good optimistic way to
Boy,
look at it, I suppose.
gunshots are everywhere. I live just by family. I heard gunshots just last night. It's kind of comforting, you know?
Texas is a bit
Well, in
different.
that
Yeah.
situation, I feel like
Fall
yeah.
asleep to that shit.
We were just sitting in our room the other day and we just heard a loud bang and we're like, gunshots at fucking 9 p.m.? What the hell? Like, who is out around here shooting? I can
They
only
get a
assume it
shoot
was
in.
some coyotes or some
Just
shit. but-
they're just doing it for the light so they can see in the dark. They're just like
Yeah.
popping off for the flash. Gotta find my way.
Gotta get back home.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right. We are live, boys. Welcome to the Stagel podcast. Matt, Alex, Noah, Joe, here to dissect some directors' careers and watch some classic movies.
That's right.
As it is.
This week, starting Greta Gerwig's mini dive with Lady Bird, and later, all that jazz.
Showtime, folks.
Yeah. So, Joe, you picked Greta Gerwig for the mini dive. You got any
Yeah.
words to kick it off?
I mean, to be honest, it's not like I have. I hadn't seen this movie, and I haven't seen Little Women,
Same.
and I did see Barbie though. So I don't have like a personal attachment to her or anything like that. I don't know. I guess like we hadn't gone over a woman director, so I felt like, we probably should, and this would be a good popular one to do.
Yeah.
We've done the man. Now
Yeah.
we do the woman.
I assumed that it would be
Oliver
good.
Gerwig.
I don't know. I've heard like good things about her movies. I hadn't really heard a lot about this movie in particular, but I did enjoy it. And to be honest, I did like relate to it. But I think that's just
Yeah.
because it's like kind of a coming of age story. And I mean, there are a lot of characters, so like I feel like you can relate to like a lot of characters in this because like a lot of them are just like going through different kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I guess
Well,
that's all
I'm
I have
glad
to
you
say.
picked her, honestly, because I was due for a rewatch for Gerwig's film. I've seen all three, and
Same.
yeah, could go for this one specifically, and then Little Women too. I kind of want to watch that one again. Seen Barbie quite a few times, but yeah, Lady Bird. I'm glad I revisited it because it bumped up quite a few rankings for me. I mean, I just love a coming of age movie personally, but I think this one's maybe the most like efficient and still emotional in a way. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had a similar feeling. I bumped it up, but not like crazy amount. But I definitely enjoyed it a lot more this time. I feel like the first time I watched it, I was just kind of like, another coming of age story.
That's what I felt too.
Yeah.
It is what it
Yeah.
is.
That's what made it hard for me to rate because I was like, I've seen a few. We've been through the coming of age story. Like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know how to gauge this one as well, just because
Yeah.
I've seen so many.
Yeah.
it's
But it was
definitely
good. I still
riffing.
enjoyed it.
Cool. Yeah. It's definitely like riffing on like all the things that have come before, but I think it's like
Yeah.
good enough
Right.
to carry it to something that's better, So I think that's in
True.
the writing and the acting and
I
Yeah,
hadn't seen
there's
this
some unique
before,
stuff.
and I feel like around this time period, or like probably within the 10 years prior, when they were coming out with a lot of like coming of age stories, I feel like I didn't really watch a lot of those. So I feel like I didn't really have that kind of like coming of age story fatigue, I guess,
that's good.
which is kind of interesting. But I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. That's like kind of an interesting like perspective, and I guess it's just about like movies aging, because like I don't know.
And like you aging with movies too, because I felt like now that I've even spent a few more years on the earth, like I was like, oh yeah, I kind of relate to like the parents now a little more. Even I'm just
That's-
like,
Yeah.
Funny, yeah. That's I this watch through specifically. I was like, damn, these parents are like making this movie
yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Well, shall we get into the stats then for Lady Bird?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What's the graph say?
Budget 10 mil, pretty high, I would say, for kind of your debut film. I don't know when Greta Gerwig got together with Noah Baumbach, but Noah Baumbach and her married or together. So I
Mhm.
kind of wonder, like, she was obviously writing all the, and I think she was had a huge theater career before all this. Um, but her with Noah, I'm sure like he helped her maybe get this started, maybe probably helped her like write stuff. Because 10 mil, that's a lot of trust for a coming
That
of
is
age movie.
for yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
First film.
Yeah,
From
but
a
it did
first time
make
filmmaker. Well,
exactly.
I guess
So
she
I searched,
kind of
I searched his
co-directed
name.
one, but
That's true.
I searched his name on the Wikipedia page. It only came up one time, but it's not really about him like doing it. It's about her banning cell phones on set, which I guess is a partner or it's a policy of his.
Classic Nolan move too, right? No phones and no chairs. You're not sitting.
Uh-huh.
hell yeah.
You gotta have your full attention. But Lady Bird did make it back 8 times over because it made 79 million from what I found
That's
worldwide.
yeah, crazy.
That is a
Nice.
lot, yeah. And it was nominated for 5 Oscars. Didn't win any, but it got Best Picture nom, Saoirse Ronan for Best Actress, Laurie Metcalf for Best Supporting Actress, Best Directing, and Best Original Screenplay.
Wow. It's
No, it's like
impressive.
pretty deserving of all those noms, honestly. Can't really say I disagree.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the screenplay specifically, I think shines
Definitely,
the
yeah.
most.
And then some research. Gerwig has said that she was the polar opposite of Lady Bird when she grew up. Can you believe that?
Really?
That's what
That's
she
That,
said.
that's kind
Because
of
like I would have
tracks.
guessed
Didn't we?
that this is like I don't know, kind of like about her, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
It's
very.
it's funny because didn't we talk? Was it last week or the week before? Where it's like, are artists like saying, when they say something publicly, it's like, are they speaking? What did we? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
right. This
Yeah, do you
probably
have
was
like an
just.
emotional connection to it? Or, like, because I don't know, in this
yeah,
instance, she
like
doesn't
can't
really have, or like
separate,
a personal connection. She doesn't really have like a personal connection to this.
but
I
it
think
definitely feels
she's
that
got
way.
parts
does,
of her
yeah.
in there,
Right.
and then I would assume she kind of just like leaned into more of like the dramatic stakes of what it is growing up, and maybe she just wanted a more confident character, if that's what she means. But can't.
Mm.
I don't
Mm.
know. I feel like there's just so much truth and like relatability in the main character that I find it really hard that she has nothing in that main character.
Yeah.
But
Right.
So
But
you
that's
think
why I
you
was like, it
saying
kind of
she's
makes
just saying
sense.
that to say that to be kind of edgy?
I feel like that's like an interview question where somebody's like, "So were you like Lady Bird and you jumped out of a car?" And then she's like, "No, it was like the complete opposite." But like you're somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I would say probably
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And,
It
like,
just
thinking
it feels
about
very
it,
tongue in cheek. Like,
a little bit.
no, that's not me at all. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
it's like I was thinking about like if all of us said how we felt like we related to Lady Bird, it would probably be for different reasons. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's just like so many things about her that could be relatable. Because she's
Yeah.
just like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a canvas for
teenage
youth.
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
exactly.
That's a good way.
Gerwig said that the first draft of the script was over 350 pages, which would equate to like 6 hours of screen time if they tried to film it.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Shit.
That's crazy. So
Yeah.
I think that's also maybe why the end result is really like shiny, is because it was like literally like chiseled out of the things that it didn't make it that, and it's like the bare bones of like all the good shit, maybe.
Yeah.
And fun fact, Greta Gerwig wore a prom dress behind the camera while directing the prom dance scenes. So I thought that was
Aw,
kind
how
of cool, just to
sweet.
just to get into the energy,
Yeah.
Well, she did get her prom.
right?
You know.
Any other
It's just-
research, or should we move on?
Nope, that pretty much covers all the good stuff, I'd say.
Yeah. So what did you guys get for a theme on this? What's this movie about?
I mean, I just put coming of age, generational trauma, and the grass isn't always greener.
I guess. Yeah, that
that's
one's
good.
for sure, 100%.
Yeah. That's really good.
Um,
But,
There you
Go
go
on,
for
sorry.
it.
I was gonna
No,
say, hindsight is 2020. Like looking back at your childhood or your teen years.
Yeah.
Especially like relating to your parents. You know, like you can't see all the shit your parents are doing until you've kind of like grown up a little bit. And you're like, oh, you know what? They actually like were just doing their best. They just cared a lot. You know, like
Yeah.
um, and then I
Yeah.
put balancing staying grateful and reaching for more because I feel like that was her struggle a lot.
Hmm.
Like she didn't, you know what I mean? Like she couldn't see what she had, but she was also like forward looking. So
Right. Wanted
Yeah.
more
it's like,
for sure.
yeah, trying to strike that balance.
Nice. I had your eyes open as you age. Just another fancy way to say like coming of age, but yeah, definitely like the expansion of perspective.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. Don't take advantage of the present. You
Yeah,
know, appreciate what you got.
it's a gift.
Mm.
I mean, with whether or not, I mean, she kind of figured that out in the end. I mean, you can learn from everything, even if it's what you think is bad experiences. I think it kind of molds you. You know,
Yeah, you need
makes
'em.
you
Definitely.
stronger regardless, just in how you take it. You know, take it in stride, or you can let it kneecap you, I suppose.
Well, on to shoot your shot then. Shots fired. Any shots that really stood out? Any good visuals?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
I put one at the end when they're they're like driving the car and it like cuts between the mom and the daughter.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that was
That's
good.
really all I had.
Yeah. I had just one because I mean, there's a lot of well composed shots, but the movie's so rapid fire that it doesn't like highlight them as much as other films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one that I really loved and I thought was like, this is, I can see why the directing was kind of like highlighted in this film too, is the overhead shot of them like eating the wafers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you reveal that they have like their legs up the wall in this crazy ass like pose, like on the next shot. That was just like a fun
That's good.
little, yeah, fun little shot combination there.
I liked when she woke up after getting alcohol poisoning. That was probably the favorite. I mean, that kind of summed it all up too. That was the
The, like,
train crash.
Yeah, the lights in the
That
eyes, right? Is that?
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was
And her
great.
makeup's all smeared, and
Mm.
she wakes up and realizes, like, man, maybe I didn't have it so bad. At least that's my idea of how.
Yeah, life's hard.
it seemed.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I thought another one too is there's a shot of just like her toes in the bath, and
Mm.
they talk about the faucet early on, and then you see the faucet that she was talking about, and then you just see like her toe move like ever so slightly, like clearly we know what's coming next, and I think there's like some Timothy Chalamet shit going on after that scene. So
Yeah. Well, before that scene, that's where they got drunk and were making out, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah. I missed that
yeah,
shot.
and that's like a very fast one, yeah, but it's just like everything you need to know. The quotables, I do have a few for this one because this script, like you said, Alex, the screenplay in this is really solid and a lot of good
Yeah.
lines.
Definitely.
Holy shit, dude.
What you got?
So I put two. First, I put, do you think Miguel and Shelly are having sex in the pullout? And the dad's just like, oh yeah, like without question. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But then this other one, like, is so fucking funny because I had physical therapy today, and I stopped by Becca's work like after just to like stop in and say hi. And she introduced me to like one of her coworkers, and she like extended her hand to me, and I'm in my head, I'm just like, oh, you shake hands. That's weird. But that's like the quote.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
Timothy Chalamet says it, like when she like sees him at the coffee shop because she shakes his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's a part of you.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny. I told Becca about it earlier. Yeah.
I had a series of lines that I thought was just like a great set, which was pick a star for us. They're looking up at the stars. And then the dude says that one right next to the bright one and the dim one. You see it? And I thought that that was just like a great representation of those two characters' love or like their perspective and their intelligence levels and just like the dynamics of the relationship. Felt really smart with that line. And then the other one I highlighted was after the play, the priest or like the director of the play is just sitting on the bench, and then he just like eyeballs one person that walks by, and he just goes, "They didn't understand it." It's just like such a
good.
great line, and then it pays off in kind of a dark way with that character. It leads
Yeah.
somewhere too, but it was
I
it was
actually
great
wrote
in the
that
moment.
down because I thought it was like interesting that he's like I don't know, just like a priest and shit, and going
Yeah.
to like counseling because he's like depressed. Because like I don't know, I guess like growing up Catholic, I just feel like you're taught that like I don't know, you go to a priest to like solve your fucking spiritual and mental issues, and like usually there's like an overlap, and like I don't know, I just feel like that's interesting that in this like a priest is like so depressed that he's actually like
Yeah.
going to like therapy basically.
Seeking help. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
'Cause,
she
like, I don't
asks him like, "Do you have someone you can talk to?" And he says no, and it's like, dude,
What about
you're,
God?
you're the
I
dude
know,
that
I'm
talks
like,
to
holy
God.
shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy.
What are you
Yeah.
saying?
fucking crazy. Yeah.
Any other
I liked-
quotables?
I hope not, because I'll kill your fucking family, or I'd fucking kill your family.
Yeah. That got
Just
me when I watched it.
How
Yeah.
awkward that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course following that, my dad has cancer, so I guess God's doing that for us.
God.
Like, nice.
Timmy.
Rad, this guy fucking maybe I want to die talking to this guy. And then of course the
Yeah.
classic 6 inches for the Holy Spirit.
I put that one down too. That's funny. I had the dad in the car. He's like, "Hey, I'm just like Keith Richards. I'm just happy to be anywhere." I was like, "Yeah, brother. I feel ya."
Nice.
Yeah. That's
All right, on to prop hunt then. This, I mean, there are definitely props like the cast stands out, but it's not one you really want. You know, it's
Right.
kind of tough to
I put,
select them.
I put the Grapes of Wrath on cassette.
Hell yeah, that's a good pick.
Okay.
I just thought that was like so interesting, and it's like just such a like it's like one of only a few things that lets you know that it's like 2002 because
Yeah.
like otherwise like
Yeah,
at one
true.
point Timothy Chalamet is just like, oh, you don't have a cell phone, and I'm just like, oh, is it like modern day? And then I'm like, wait, it's 2002. Did like people have a lot of cell phones in 2002? Like my parents had like one cell phone, maybe when I was
Yeah.
that old. Like
Probably still a
I don't know.
beeper at that point, right?
I thought it was just
Right.
like, yeah, kind of interesting because it kind of
Yeah.
pulled me out of it.
Besides that, the
like,
9/11
there's like
Mandela
a-
stuff
Yeah,
about
the
like,
night-
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
war stuff.
Yeah.
Later. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy that she says she wants to live through something, and then you realize it's 2002, and it's like, dude, you're like living through something right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just funny.
Mhm.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the computer with solitaire, that old school computer that the dad
Hell
just playing
yeah.
solitaire on. It just looked fun.
What are
Yeah,
you
she
doing?
turns
Nothing.
around, he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like,
Oh,
"Nothing."
Yeah.
Classic. Good.
All right,
Put the
performance.
cloves, man. The cigarettes, the cloves.
Yeah.
Why
Mm.
not?
You gotta roll your own, man.
What's wrong with cloves?
Any other props that stood out?
The cast,
The
like
cast,
not
yeah.
like her arm cast. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
the
you,
way that
Mom.
she just like jumps out of the car at the beginning is really fun, and it also
It
like
reminded me of
I was just gonna say it bookends at the film. Kind of, it's like I want to get away from my mom, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
at the end, I want to I want to be close to my mom. You know.
it reminded me of Crazy Stupid Love when Steve Carell just kind of rolls out of the car. I don't know if you remember that. movie
Yeah,
yeah. If you keep talking about this, I'm jumping out of the car.
Yeah,
Keeps talking about it.
yeah, it's true. All right, on the performance review. A lot of good performances. Saoirse Ronan, I would say, is like pitch perfect in this film.
Really,
I thought so.
she's
I
good,
put-
but not
I
as
put her
good as
mom.
Laura Metcalf.
Yeah.
Metcalf.
She just sells it, 100%.
Yeah, she's good. I don't
Every
know.
scene she was in, I was like, dude, is this my mom? Like,
Yeah.
Mama.
yeah, she just like
With her.
embodied that energy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so
Wow,
believable.
that's like interesting
Yeah.
because like I also thought that she was like my mom, but like for
Right?
maybe for the same reasons, but like it's so weird because I think about our moms because I know your mom. Like I think about
Yeah.
my mom and your mom, and like they're totally different
Different
people. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Everybody's
It's
got a
just like
mom.
crazy. Yeah.
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 I think
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
what I mean about the relatability, because like I feel like there's just like so much to pull from that you can relate to. You know?
Yeah,
Hundred
absolutely.
percent.
Yeah.
The arguments like that they have, and just especially that end scene where it's like she's like, emotionally worked up, so she's not gonna stick to say goodbye, but then she immediately like,
Yeah, has
U-turns
to
to.
bring it back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah, I get
The
it.
stubbornness of like the mom character too, very relatable.
Yeah,
And I like how they have like her and her dad have like different. It's a different relationship with both parents.
Yeah.
That felt pretty
for
interesting.
sure.
I will
Yeah.
say in line with performance review here, Timmy Chalamet. This was like my first time seeing him, and like I thought, this kid's gonna be somebody.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, now he's stuck in franchise and
Yeah.
biopic mode. But you know,
He's
what
about to
can
be
you
a
He blew up.
ping pong player, dude. He's about to fucking tear it up.
Is that what
God.
Marty Supreme's about?
Yeah. It's like a
Holy
ping pong
shit, I
player in
didn't
like
know
the
that.
50s or 60s or something like that. Yeah.
That's
Oh
actually
damn! All
kinda
right, well
sick.
now I'm actually into it.
That's
I
what's
didn't know
cool.
that it was
Let's
about
go.
ping pong. Yeah, I'm down. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
he faces off against Forrest Gump, I think. I don't know, something
It's
weird
gonna
like
be
that.
sick, dude. The
yeah.
ultimate
What a
showdown.
crossover.
Really old
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's franchise shit then. He did sell
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
he did.
Fuck.
Unfortunate, because he can act. I mean,
Dude, he's unbelievable in this movie. Like,
it's so funny.
Dude, you hate him like immediately. I was like, this
Yeah.
guy's a scumbag.
Yeah,
What?
you do.
You're gonna have so much unspecial sex in your life. It's like, shut the fuck up.
yeah. And he like gaslights her into thinking like he didn't say what he said. It's just like so
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
disgusting.
Oh my god, bro.
I haven't lied
He's such a-
since in 2 years or whatever.
2 years. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, well, you
Uh,
broke
And then
that
just,
I
right
didn't
now,
say that.
buddy.
And
He
I
like
haven't lied in
pulls
2
up
years.
and honks like the fucking.
Yeah.
It doesn't even like want to go to fucking. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just a
yeah.
fucking asshole. Like.
Just want to go to Mike's and like chill. It's like, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't like want to do that or whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
says.
Dude, but also, I feel like he is kind of an interesting character because I feel like there's like, I mean, you don't really see his mom. Like, does he have a mom? I don't even know if he mentions her.
Yeah, and his
But
dad
But I
got
know
cancer.
that he has.
Yeah, that's
basically
right.
fucking dead because
Right.
he's got like what looks like stage 4 fucking cancer.
Right. Yeah,
Like
just
passed out in
sleeping.
the
One time
chair.
and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, not doing good.
Yeah, I mean, he's Timmy's going through something in this movie, man. He's
I mean,
he's
like
a dark
he's a
phase.
fucking
Angst,
douchebag,
yeah.
but it is like for a reason at least. Like
Yeah,
because he's
exactly.
just like also a fucking kid like dealing with some shit. He's just like
Mm.
Yeah.
being an asshole. Like
All the
Yeah,
characters
yeah.
are like 3-dimensional. Like
Edgy as
even
fuck.
yeah, even the I forget her name, but the like popular girl that she starts hanging with, she
Yeah.
feels like a fully fleshed out character too, even though she's kind of like
Yeah.
one-dimensional. It's just like really
In-
smart.
in the 6-hour cut, I feel like she probably had more to her character at some
Probably.
point, and then
Yeah.
they probably just
Yeah,
down.
I wondered if like Cersei Ronan's character like explored more you know what I mean? Like just bounce between
Yeah.
friend groups more and shit. You know, like that
Yeah.
clicky stuff. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Then she just bounces back to like her best friend pretty soon after.
yeah, Jules. Yeah,
that. Yeah.
homegrown.
Lucas
one.
Hedges too, also really great in this movie. He's the
Mm.
first boyfriend who we found out is
Yeah.
gay. I feel like what I've seen in him later, he plays like more harder edge characters. I feel like he was in
He does, yeah.
Honey Boy, I think, playing Shia LaBeouf, going crazy in that movie because he's playing Shia LaBeouf. But
Yeah, yeah,
he's like in this movie. There's just like he's so young, and you can just feel the innocence on that character. And I think like it's just like interesting at wherever his career goes. It's probably going to be harder than this. So this is kind of like a glimpse at his youth, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good in Manchester by the Sea as well.
I
don't know
have
if
not
you've seen
watched
that
that
yet.
one. That's a hard one to want to put on.
Yeah.
yeah. I was about to
Impressed.
say that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
even the poster of it. I'm like, this just looks gloomy. like I don't know.
Not joyful.
Yeah.
No sun. Yeah.
Right.
And then I think that Tracy Letts, the father actor, he's just an incredible actor. He was like a big stage guy, and I feel like you can just sense that command that he has of like the scene, and he knows where the
He
camera
does.
is, and you can kind of feel him like playing to the camera in the right ways. It was just like
Mm.
all that experience,
is-
I think.
Yeah.
Is this the guy that goes on the big picture when they went to Chicago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's the
I
physical
just,
media guy.
connected the dots here.
Eh? Nice.
So like this guy looks familiar as fuck in this picture that I'm looking at over here, and I was like,
He's
wait a
the-
minute,
an aficionado. Stage, film, Blu-rays.
Shit.
Yep.
Do it all. Jack of all trades.
Yeah. He's like
No, that-
he's getting good roles now too. They're throwing him some stuff.
Good.
Damn.
I felt that especially in the interview
Yeah.
scene, where he walks out and his son is like going for the same job, where it's just like, I don't know, he puts on the father role immediately, where it's just
Yeah,
like,
just accept
I
it.
gotta accept it.
Such a
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
good guy. Good dad.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I like how you see that the brother took out all like the shit on his face too. He's he's trying
Yeah.
to do the job.
I saw
Yeah.
that. Like a brand new
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also have that guy, Stephen McKinley Henderson. He's the priest, dude. I feel like he's just been in everything in like the last 10 years,
Yeah. He's in
He
a
was
lot
in
of stuff,
Dune.
but he's never like
Yeah.
that big of roles. you know?
Exactly. He's that guy. Yeah. Definitely
Yeah.
Dune.
He's
his
pretty big role
biggest.
in Civil War, I think, isn't it?
He does get a pretty big feature
I guess
there.
that's true. Yeah, that
Yeah.
is true. He's
He's
a
up
pretty
and
solid
coming.
main character. Yeah.
Yeah. He's in Devs too, in the show Devs.
The only character with depth in that
Wow.
movie, Civil War.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck
Was
that
that
movie.
also
I know
Alex
you
Garland?
guys.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably why,
That's what I thought.
brought him back for Civil War. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like where that show went, but
That's
I
a
did
talk
like
about
it
depressing.
initially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hell
Yeah, I dropped off on that.
So bleak.
Oh yeah.
All right. The highest of highs for this film. What are the best moments, best scenes?
I put any scene with Laura Metcalf in it. That's what I thought.
Yeah, pretty
Straight up.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
I liked the scene in the bathroom when she comes in and she's talking about towels. And like you're expecting another big argument, but it's just she's like, oh no, sorry, because she actually wants to talk to her mom. So like, she's not ready to start any fights. So
Yeah. And then isn't she asking about like when is the right time to have
Yeah,
sex for the first
when's
time?
the right time to have sex? And then it leads into
College.
is dad depressed
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I think
Yeah.
also
Real.
like, when she drops her off at the airport and doesn't get out of the car and then like leaves and then like tries to go back, but then she like misses her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tough.
Because I feel like it was
Tough.
like tense. Because I was like, holy shit, is she gonna like get in an accident or something? Just be careful.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah,
Just
right.
watch where you're driving. Yeah.
Is she gonna make
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
I think this movie more so than maybe any movie we've watched on the podcast is like a series of just like mini highs every scene. It feels like for me, I was just like very invested every scene, and it was and I wasn't like there wasn't like huge swells, but it just like kept hitting,
yeah.
definitely
Engaging.
super
Yeah.
fast paced. Like it just
Yeah,
felt like you
right.
could turn this on at any point in time and just watch whatever's happening on screen.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I wrote down it felt like a sitcom in movie form. If that makes sense.
A little
Which
bit,
I feel like is exactly what you're describing. It's like fast paced because like every plot in sitcoms is like fast paced and like yeah, you're just kind of like there. Every scene in a sitcom is usually like high energy. I don't well, maybe not
Yeah,
high
yeah.
energy, but
It's-
you're invested. Like there's like,
high ins and outs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
To that
Yeah.
point, one of the highs of
Right.
like examples I could give is the coach like explaining how to like chart the blocking for the stage play. He's just
Yeah.
like going
When
crazy.
is it like
And then,
these
like-
wide lines are singing? These wide lines
Yeah,
are
these
singing.
are
He's like,
Danny's not
Yeah.
singing.
Danny's
He's all
not
alone.
and then you
Danny,
three
come on,
come right
rush
in.
it,
Come
come
on.
Jesus, yeah.
That's a
great.
great moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the opening car scene too, I thought kind of just like gave you the entire flavor of the film, where they're like listening to the Grapes of Wrath. It's kind of like genuine. It's very like listening to art, and like what you're thinking and feeling. And then the way that they both just like cry at the end, and then it leads to the jumping out, which kicks off everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good scene.
That reminds me of the scene where she's talking to the nun about her college stuff, and she's like, you clearly love Sacramento, and she's like, but really? He's like, well, it comes across in your writing that, and she's like, and it goes into the whole
Really
discussion
fighting
about
against
like,
it.
yeah, love and attention, and like
Yeah.
attention might just be love, and like that kind of thing.
Hmm.
I was like, damn, I don't know, it's just like that was deep. I was like, that's real good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wrote that down for my clever girls because, like, specifically, I felt like it was like, I mean, I don't know, it makes sense, but I also feel like it's more about how like the mom treats her because she like pays attention. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I mean. Like it's like translates to her relationships with her parents.
With her mom.
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
Yeah, and I
Or I
mean
guess the
her.
attention. Yeah.
The attention that she's getting from them, you know.
Yeah.
Right,
She's getting
yeah.
the attention, and that's
But
kind
is
of
it
the love,
is it what
right?
she needs though? Because like the one of the most like heart wrenching scenes kind of is when she's changing and she's like, "I just wish you liked me," and she says, "Of course I love
Yeah.
you." So it's
Yeah.
like, do you like
No,
me though? It's like,
that's like
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
like that's why I put generational trauma for the theme because it's like it's only said once, but her mom's mom, like her grandma, was like an abusive alcoholic. So like obviously like her mom's relationship with her mom like was not good. And she
Yeah.
didn't really have like an
Yeah.
example. So it's just like trickling down, you know, like
damn.
and
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like a really interesting dynamic with like the fucking Lantern with her mom.
Yeah, you just do a little bit better
Yeah.
than your parents, right? That's all you can hope for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing
It's
here.
interesting you say that, like, not to get too real, but I've talked to like our dad a lot, just because it's like one of those things you realize is like you don't really know your parents. You know them as parents, you don't really know them as like people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like,
Until the second point.
yeah, it's like recently, the last like 2-3 years, I've like gotten to know our dad pretty well, more so I would say. And like he went through the same shit. Like our grandpa was like a raging alcoholic till he wasn't, and then he put all his energy into like AA and like helping the people in AA. So his family didn't get a lot of the attention, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting that like I could relate like wholeheartedly to like what you're describing with her
Yeah.
mom. Like,
Right.
Exactly.
yeah, it's crazy.
A lot of
Yeah.
people can, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, like which I guess is interesting because I don't know with my mom. Well, I guess we don't need to get into like a bunch of shit. I don't need to talk about. My
Yeah,
mom.
I don't know. It's
Kick
just
into
like
our
that's just what.
therapy category real quick.
Yeah,
here.
right. Yeah. It's where my mind
Nah,
went
yeah.
when you were talking about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah, feel it. All right. Any nitpicks on the film? Honestly, I didn't get any, but I
didn't
could
have
have
any.
probably searched.
I put the cell phone thing,
Hmm.
just because it kind of took me out of it.
I love how
dates the movie a
Timmy.
little bit.
It does, yeah. I love how Timmy is like, they're gonna be tracking you, man. They're gonna put it in,
Yeah,
the cell phone. Oh, it's just like
Yeah.
very, very on the nose, but kind of
You're onto something.
I also wrote down how much did that ambulance and hospital visit cost?
That's what
'Cause
I
feel
was
like
wondering.
it's like 5 minutes before this, the mom's talking, and they're like refinancing their fucking house and shit so she can go to college.
yeah.
And like
Yeah.
then she's like, yeah, it takes a fucking ambulance to the hospital. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, what are you doing? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well-
I get it, kind of, but you know.
That shit's expensive, dude. I did not expect. I learned that like an ambulance ride is like a couple G's. Like I can push a couple grand. Like that's
I
I would
insane.
say,
insane.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's
Yeah.
like a couple grand at least. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that's
It's
insane.
expensive
Dude.
stuff.
Her
Well,
mom's a nurse though, so maybe she's got the employee discount.
The
True.
workplace discount.
My nitpick was when she took the binder. Now, this is maybe just because I do go to a public school, but
Ooh, he felt it.
outside of the classroom, there's cameras, and that's how you get the kids doing stuff. Because a kid could get into a fight in your classroom, but it's hearsay because there's no cameras in the classroom. But if it's in the hall, they're immediately checking the cameras. If it's caught on camera, you go to county. That's why the kids fight in the bathrooms. That's why the kids fight in the classrooms. They get out of camera sight. So I'm saying if she's throwing that binder away, there's got to be camera footage.
we
Unless the
have
Catholics
evidence.
do a difference and they're just hoping
I
on
mean,
the,
you're
the eye of
probably
God to
God.
catch everything.
But I
Yeah.
will say it's 2002, and you're
Yeah.
at a private Catholic high school,
Yeah.
which
In
like
Sacramento.
not saying they probably have a lot of money, yeah, but the school might not be 100% updated, especially since it's like 2002. But I
fair.
guess like cameras had been around, like CCTV type shit has been around
Yeah.
for probably a long time. So I mean, like,
Yeah,
It's
I don't
true
really
in
know.
schools by then
I
too,
don't
I
really
think,
know.
but
Yeah.
it just probably
I would
depended
think.
on which school.
mhm.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
You
I was
felt
just thinking about that when
really-
she threw the
yeah.
binder.
You got the
And I was
first-hand
like,
experience
my
now.
kids did that. God, I would
Yeah.
lose my shit.
I'd be
Yeah.
tracking. Any other nitpicks or what you guys got?
I don't
That
know.
was it. That was all I had.
I put how would you not understand that she's embarrassed because she doesn't live in a big house? So when the
Oh,
friends
yeah.
like
That's
showed
fair.
up at her house and she's like,
Why would you
why
lie
would you lie
about
about
that?
this? And I'm just like, I don't know. I just felt like that. I guess Noah, you were talking about if she like you were gonna. You said that she might have more backstory or something like that. And I said in the 6 hour version she probably did. But like, I feel like she didn't really have a lot of backstory besides like kind of just being a popular girl. She basically
Yeah.
reminded me of like in the first season of Stranger Things, Steve is hanging out with like these two fucking people in like that basically reminded me of that girl and her
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Well,
They
I
were just
think
kind of
with
like
that,
throwaway characters who were like
yeah,
for a different person, basically.
Yeah.
I think what that scene
I
did
mean,
nicely
maybe.
was to just show like maybe you shouldn't worry so much about where you live because people really don't give that much of a shit about it, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that's
yeah.
true, yeah. Sure.
True, yeah.
Because
She
I don't
made
know.
it a
I felt
thing
like that
more
was
than
maybe
needed.
too harsh of a nitpick anyway.
Well, then
I
she
mean,
does
'cause
like
I don't
flat
know.
out state right after that she's like, I couldn't even understand why someone would lie about that, which
that's why I
feels
read it
like
down. I'm like,
Yeah.
how could you not understand at all?
That seems a
Like,
little
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
touch.
I don't know. Yeah.
yeah. It's
Well,
like
the
trying to
one
push
girl
that
did say
character.
she's a moron in a different sense. So
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
Different classes.
Because I feel like it could just be explained away. Like, I don't know, pretty easily. Like,
Yeah, I mean, she's
Yeah.
definitely
fucking
simple
high
because
school
like
kids.
she talks about like they when they're in the pool and she's like, I want to leave Sacramento, and the other chick's like, I want to stay here and I want to be a mom, you know, and like she's just
Yeah.
ready for whatever is coming, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like hills. Yeah.
I don't like hills.
Like what?
Word.
All right.
True.
All right, clever girl. What did the movie do well? Some good notes.
I think. I mean, I didn't write anything down from this, but for me, it was just the relatability through it all. I know like a lot of coming of age movies like can capture that pretty well, but this one was just like so grounded. I was like, holy shit, man! Like, I don't know. It brought me back, even though I would experience a little bit of that fatigue. You know, I was like, holy shit! Like, I'm still like this is still hitting emotionally. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
coming of age movies just hit, man. I just
they
it's
do.
hit.
They do. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I liked how there's like the different relationships that we have. There's not really only two, but like it feels like two chapters of a life almost condensed, where it's like the country phase and like then the grungy, edgy phase with Timmy Chalamet or whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
or like the country
Yeah.
with like the simple dude, the first relationship. But that just felt very like chapter based almost.
For sure. For sure. Especially for her character, I feel like, you know, because it's like she had this like kind of like almost picturesque relationship until it wasn't, and then she goes the
Yeah.
opposite way. You know,
Yeah,
like
But there was
full
definitely
flip.
like
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
a definite end to like the first relationship because they were
Right,
not
right.
gonna get back together. You know, like
Mhm.
there was like no chance. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
I
But
feel
I
she's
mean,
like-
yeah.
And she's like writing the names on the walls, you know, it's like now it's time for this name. It's like the next
Yeah.
moving on, yeah.
I was watching this with Kaylee, and the way Cersei like would like touch a photo of her crush, I was like, Kaylee, do you guys actually do that shit in high school? Like, is that a thing? Like,
Yeah.
she was like, no, I've never done that. I was
She's
like,
lying.
okay,
She's
yeah, I was
lying,
like,
dude.
Yeah,
yeah, okay, yeah.
The yearbook was strong back in the day.
She
You
was
can't lie.
yeah. That diary was full. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like the way that art is utilized. I already went into it a little bit with like the Grapes of Wrath. There's like a scene with Laurie Metcalf where she's just like driving home from work and the song is playing in the car, and it's just like her moment of like peace and kind of like absorption. And with like the director like really feeling it in his own way. I like the experience of art is like very personal, and I just like that the film gives the time and like the care for that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like dig in too much to be like schmaltzy, you know?
Yeah. I think also similar to that, I think the setup was like the first part of the movie was a perfect setup for the tone. Like again, this is a testament to the screenplay, but I mean they're having this moment together listening to the Grapes of Wrath. They cry, and then immediately it turns into a fight, of course, and then she jumps out of the car. So like you know what you're in for with this relationship. You know the dynamic between the two and what it's
Yeah.
going to be like through the rest of this 90 minutes. So,
The roller coaster of
setup.
like love
Yeah.
and hate. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. True.
And my final note for Clever Girl is I just love the inclusion of ska music, especially for like the early thousands. You know, you get some fucking real big fish in this movie, dude. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Dude, it's been a while since I heard any of their like even listen back. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
some
feel like
Snoop
this is when they
Dogg,
were like
baby.
at their peak too, you know, like
Yeah.
2002.
The sellout
early
days. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You also get like Dave Matthews too, so it's definitely hitting the
that's
vibes.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I had
What's
a bunch
your
of Clever Girls, but we kind of already talked about them.
Hmm.
I don't really.
all right. Well then what's your guys' double features? I struggled picking for this one.
Boyhood. For me, it was
Oh,
clear.
That's good, yeah.
This
That's
one
really
kind of
good.
it almost
Yeah.
feels like a two-parter with Boyhood. Like she was like, "Oh, I could, do that thing a little bit."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
She's like the girl that he meets at the end of Boyhood.
It's just a sequel, baby. What'd you guys have?
What's that one that just came out this year? I couldn't think of the name, but that would be my double feature. Not this year, sorry. Last year? I think
Coming
you
of Age
liked it a
movie?
lot, Matt. Yeah.
Dee Dee?
Yeah, DD.
Oh
a
shit!
good
Yeah, that's another.
I like
good
that one less, but
Hmm.
Yeah.
I would say good double feature. Different like age range, but like you could watch DD first and then go into
Yeah, and just realize
Third.
how similar all the coming of age experiences are, even in different
Yeah.
times.
Mm.
God, I need to rewatch Dee Dee. That movie's
I was
fantastic.
gonna say I haven't seen it yet. I gotta watch that one.
That hits specifically for me. It's like,
Yeah.
dink, my age.
Right on. Right on.
Any other double features?
I don't know. I put Perks of Being a Wallflower because I couldn't think of anything
Yeah.
else. But I actually have never
Yeah,
even
too.
seen that, so I don't really.
Really?
It's
But
been
I
a
guess
while.
it was.
It's pretty good. I read the book. I remember liking the book and the movie.
I could rewatch that one too. Honestly, it's been a minute.
It has been a
Same.
long time since I
Same.
watched that. Since I think freshman year of college.
Yeah.
Oh
Like when
shit!
it-
Okay.
Right around like when it came out, or like right after. Honestly.
Yeah, I think we watched it as maybe it was sophomore year. It's one of the years we were still in the dorms. We all like crammed into the dorm room, and that was one of the movies we watched.
Did you guys
Turned out to be
go out
pretty
into a
depressing
car and
evening, but-
yeah.
Just stand in the back of a truck. You needed to feel something, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say in the hair in the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Could a TikToker watch it?
I
yes,
put an
I
8.
think so.
bro. Yeah, I
8
put
out
this
of
one pretty
10,
high.
baby. That's what I had too.
That's it.
I'm gonna
No.
say- But I said for Timmy.
Just for
Honestly?
Timmy Kim's
Yeah,
hard,
true.
Yeah.
I think the energy
I feel like
levels can
TikTok
carry
really
this.
kinda,
This is
uh,
one
I think
that the brain can. It's like bite-sized chunks that the brain can actually.
Yeah,
dunk, dunk,
absolutely.
latch and latch and
Right,
latch.
right.
Yeah.
Similar how Joe and I were talking, it's just like these bite-sized chunks where you can turn it on at any time and just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're at the prom scene, or we're at the play scene, and just
Yeah.
sit
The
through that clip
sitcom
and
effect.
move on.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Is Alex's mom watching this in her kitchen?
Yeah, boys. Is she?
I said, nah, just a different
Hard
generation,
no.
right?
I
Like,
would say no.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, she's not
Yeah.
watching this. We did watch it. The first time I did watch it, we were together and we were like, what do we want to watch? And I was like, I heard Lady Bird's pretty good. We turned it on. We were both like, yeah, not bad. But no, she wouldn't watch this on her own.
yeah. Not, I mean,
Not
not
without my
relatable.
influence.
Right. Yeah. You got to have that modern generation feel.
Yeah.
Sequel, prequel, remake.
You could do a prequel, you could do a sequel.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can do a
say-
prequel with the brother.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
Ah,
go.
Yeah, because there is like
That
some
would be
history that we don't know of. Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
she's moved in. Yeah, they're going through some
Yeah.
Oh,
stuff.
that was another funny
Piercings.
scene when they're all sitting in there and the boyfriend comes in, the gay one comes in and he introduces himself and the lady or the girlfriend is just suddenly says, "Hey," or says her name. He's like, "What?" She's
What?
like, "My name."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say sequel. Let's see what Lady Bird's midlife collapse looks like. It's bound to
Yeah.
hit pretty
See
hard
if she
for
makes
her.
it.
Yeah.
Pays back
Yeah.
to mom.
I think it could be cathartic for Gerwig to kind of revisit some honesty after like Narnia and Barbie and shit too. So
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
They're all
That would be
sellouts, damn it.
interesting. But also, well, I guess it would be enough time. I don't know. I guess like I wouldn't want anything that would happen in the sequel to like demean anything that happened in this movie. You know what I mean? Like the
Very true.
I don't know the shit that she went through. But
Yeah.
I guess it's like that's just like being a normal person. So I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
it's like a
Sacred.
coming of age for like midlife crises event. Like
right,
movie. I don't
we're
know.
gonna need this in like another 15 years, 10 years here, guys.
Yeah.
We need this one.
See how bad Timmy Chalamet fucked her up in
Yeah.
college years, you know?
Yeah. What is Timmy Chalamet's character up to?
Yeah, true.
2020.
Is he off the grid yet? Is
Yeah.
he giving up on?
Oh yeah, I guess he probably wouldn't be. Fine.
Yeah. A lot
Probably
of
tried to
facial
barter.
hair.
Well, I could see the flip flop maybe too. If he doesn't go, if he completely like just buys into capitalism, he could be a
Right.
finance bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I can see him moving to like Portland.
Goes from anarchist to
or Colorado, maybe Denver.
Portland,
I don't know.
absolutely. I can see
Yeah,
him
I
living in
feel like
Portland.
he's like, yeah, I don't know.
We'll just
Alright,
be
so
in
yeah,
shitty
we're
on
An episode of House
sidewalks.
Hunters
wearing a
from
lot
this
of
family of
hats.
Portland, he could fit right in. That he could be a
Yeah.
part of that family in Portland. I was like, no. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the
Absolutely.
gloom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Star power. What you guys gonna give it?
4 stars. Bumped
That's
up.
what I
from
landed
3.5.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also gave it 4.
I'm
It's
at
pretty
4.5, I think. And like I really did debate on 5 here. I just
Dang.
like the thing just moves and it feels good to watch and like I don't know like what I would take out I mean even like the little bits of scene feel very like meaningful and like, chiseled. I don't know if I'll give
Yeah.
it 5 right now, but like I think I'm just kind of being like angsty about being like I don't know about a 5-star on the first one for Greta, like, but
Yeah.
I think it could be honestly.
I mean, I
How dare
teetered
she
on
come out the
4.5.
gates that strong.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know. I felt like I could have gone up, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of just didn't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like unsure, so I put a safe answer.
Hey man, go bold.
That's fair.
Go bold.
That's
baby.
fair. But
But,
yeah,
like, you compare this to the best coming of age movie of all time, Dazed and Confused. That's
Yeah.
that's like a 5-star magic movie. So
Hard to
is it
beat.
there?
yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
All right, 3 questions. What are your answers?
Yes.
All 3 yeses. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt 3 yeses.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd
Me too.
rewatch. I'm not sure who I'd recommend this to, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Could
know.
be, it could be a tough recommend.
Yeah.
Depending.
I feel like I have some people, some like friends, or I could probably recommend it to my sister. I feel like she
Definitely.
could get a lot
Yeah.
out of this for the
Mhm.
mother-daughter relationship.
I told
Yeah,
Emily she needs to
maybe.
rewatch it too because we had watched it before a long time ago, and I was like,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot more. I think you should rewatch it. And she's like, okay. Like, because like I don't know, it is like a great movie and a good one to rewatch for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the
see
way
how
you guys were
feel,
talking
like,
about
different
it.
about stuff and how you basically looking back on I don't know aspects of your
Yeah.
life maybe because it made you
Right.
think about different things that like
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
And your relationship to your parents changes, like we all talked about. Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good one to kick it off for Greta Gerwig. Next
Solid.
week,
Yeah.
Little Women. I did
Okay.
watch this one back in
Yeah.
the theater when it came out in Los Angeles, and I shed a tear down my cheeks. So we'll see
Single
if
tear?
it happens again. I think it might have been 2 or 3 actually. Yeah.
Really?
Fun.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
That's good.
Mhm. I shed a tear
Crazy.
during The Long Walk. That was the most recent movie that did it for me.
Really?
It
Interesting.
that movie slaps. I would go see that in the theater if you have a chance. It just
Wow.
It
that's
did look
another
pretty
movie that
fucking-
just keeps moving. You literally can't stop, and it's
So
very smart and emotional.
Cool. Cool.
okay.
I
Um,
would not have expected that just from the trailer. Like,
yeah, I mean,
emotionally.
it seems like Hunger Games simple shit, but they get to
Yeah.
pull no punches like Hunger Games do, with the brutality, with like what goes on. Like there's people just shitting in the street in that movie, and then there's
Cool.
like 50 dudes all walking one way, and like they form friendships naturally, and like leaning on each
Yeah.
other, and like by the end of
The
it, you know,
camaraderie and all that.
yeah, and by the end of it, you can only have one person left. So it's just like
Hell yeah,
it just
baby.
like tears you apart as you go and go. Yeah.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
funny.
Gotcha.
We for my book club, we just finished reading Duma Key, and it's the dynamic between like, because a lot of them it's their first King book, and so they're like, well, it feels like a cop out. Why does King needlessly kill all these characters and stuff? And I'm like, honestly, that's just a King thing. Like
It's just
it's
his
like that's
thing,
the
yeah.
that's the only way he finds closure, like complete closure. He's like, I gotta kill these fuckers. I don't
Dude,
know.
that's why, like, the like ending to The Mist, like the movie
Yeah.
version, it's not the
It's
actual
perfect.
version of the
Yeah.
book. But like, I would have never guessed because that is such a Stephen King ending
Yeah,
that like I
exactly.
feel like that's just like what he would have written. Even
Yeah.
at the
Exactly.
end of The Dark Tower, like the
Mhm.
last book, there's like basically there's a section where he says, "Okay, you can stop reading now if
Yeah.
you want that to be the end. But if you
Right.
want to go further, you might be fucking pissed off. But I'm warning you now.
This
so
is your
if you're
warning."
fucking pissed, don't tell me about it. Like,
Yeah.
so like, yeah,
Great.
I think he knows. Like, he fucks. Like, he has
He
a
just takes it
specific
Oh, he
up
does.
way.
If I
far.
remember correctly, it doesn't
Yeah.
isn't fuck, I can't think of his name now, but the main character in it, doesn't he grow up to be a writer who is like has writer's block because he can't write a good ending and all this stuff.
I think
So it's
something
like-
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The self-awareness
Yeah.
is there. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I love him needlessly killing characters. I'm all for it. Like if anybody's willing to commit to that, I mean, I'll
Yeah.
shit, kill them all.
Right.
But yeah, it was
That's
just
what
funny.
made- yeah.
Just the dynamic between them. They're like, well, they didn't have to needlessly kill off like just side characters. I'm like, fuck yeah, he did.
Kinda dark.
Why not?
It's like that's fucking Stephen King, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not gonna like it if you don't want
It
to.
raises the stakes. I don't know.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, so
shit.
I haven't seen Little Women. I went on their page and it says it's a coming of age period drama, which is kind of interesting because I also feel like Barbie is somewhat in a way maybe the millennial version of a coming of age movie. I don't know. Like
Kinda. Yeah.
it's kind of a coming of age movie in a way, and I'm wondering. So is she redoing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
It's kind of
Chronicles
also
of Narnia?
coming.
I think
coming of
she's
age.
starting at a different
Yeah.
book, from what I remember hearing.
Gotcha. Because if she
Okay.
did with that one, like, yeah, you could definitely make that into some kind of coming of age story.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's. I don't remember. I did read them all as a kid, but I don't remember if it is actually like heavy on the coming of age stuff. But I think that it probably is because it goes through those characters' like entire lives.
It does.
So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I assume that that's the. coming of age
That's
book.
probably why
And
she
it's
was a
like-
good pick, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that. Yeah, she'll have an interesting perspective or take on that.
Yeah, I
feel
hope
like.
so. Yeah, I'm curious
Yeah,
about
and
it.
every single one of her movies makes money. So hand over
And I
fist.
wonder what she'll do because, dude, C.S. Lewis is notorious for like adding in like religious, like Christian connections into his books.
Hmm.
But like clearly, I feel like she has some animosity towards
That's what I was wondering too.
Very
when
true.
she
maybe
opened
a
up
little bit
Narnia.
of animosity towards Christianity or,
Yeah.
or Catholicism based
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
like how she made that priest character, kind of. But I guess that's not like a lot. But just like the setting of this, of you know,
Yeah, being like
Lady Bird.
over church all the time and like not caring
Yeah.
about what's going on, and yeah,
So I
Yeah.
wonder like what she'll.
and
do
yeah,
about
in
that.
Lady Bird, she's
Yeah.
like flat out states her opinions on abortion. You know, like
Yeah.
very clearly. Yeah, that makes me. I mean, that's interesting. Maybe she'll just go for like more of a spiritual thing or something. You know, if you're not
Yeah.
religious, you're probably spiritual, right? That's what everybody
I would
says.
be interested to like hear her take
Word,
on
man.
just, like those books, like the Chronicles of Narnia books, just like in general, and like C.S. Lewis. Because I guess I would just be like, I don't know. I wonder like if she has a personal connection to those books or like
I'm sure she
what her
read them.
deal.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she seems the studious reader type, I would assume.
yeah.
All right, you guys want to talk all that jazz?
Let's
Sure.
do it.
Yeah.
This one was my pick, boys. I had to do it. Hadn't really seen Roy Scheider in much other than Jaws, obviously, and recently I saw 2010, the sequel to 2001. He's in that. This is number 108 on the Letterboxd Top 250, so that's why it's on my radar.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I thought that this movie feels like you chain smoked a full pack of cigarettes when you watch it.
Hell yeah, dude.
So it
But in
didn't
a
make
good
me
way,
feel
right?
great, but I did feel like it was successful that it took a couple of years off my life or something. But
Yeah, you ever the phrase "watching paint dry"? This is watching a man die.
literally,
Just for 2 hours, we're watching this man just waste away. Which, um, I was curious. I don't know if that was like a. Did you like the movie or?
I ended up liking the movie. I will say I think it's a smart movie. I think it's a bit dated probably in just like on entertainment level, but I can sense all the Robert Altman energy in it from we watched Nashville a while back. Definitely like a reaction to that film in a way that's a little bit more entertaining, I'd say. But
Yeah.
you know, when you hype up a movie as number 108 best movies of all time, that's a hard bar
Not
to reach,
only
I'd say.
that, but Stanley Kubrick himself, the best movie he's ever seen.
Yeah. That's what he
Yeah,
says.
honestly, look, I liked it, and honestly, I feel like okay. Basically, I watched it on Tubi, so I watched it with fucking
did.
ads, and like I don't know. Sometimes it just like takes me out of it, which sucks. I really would like to rewatch this movie just like with no ads, and just like pick
No
out like
distractions.
the specific things of like what's going on with the fantasy shit, and then also like dive deeper into like the musical numbers and like try to form more because I know like the connections are there. I know this is like a smart movie.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what was going on for like the first like 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, okay, he's gonna die. Like and then I kind of was just like in for it. But I do kind of I don't know. I don't know. I guess like
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, to some degree it's not that the entertainment value is kind of like dated. But I know that it is a smart film and there are those connections there, even if I don't personally like if I didn't personally pick up on them on this
Yeah,
first
definitely.
watch.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I mean, there was moments where I was like, "This is firing on all cylinders. This is great," but then the too much of the movie was just more of like, I feel terrible watching this. Like I'm. There was times where I
Yeah.
was bored to fucking tears, and then
Yeah.
there's times where I'm
There
like, dude,
definitely was a tighter cut, I feel like.
yeah.
Hmm.
And Roy Scheider, am I saying that right?
Scheider, I think.
Scheider, yeah. Roy Scheider is like outstanding, obviously in it,
He's good.
and like when he's shining, it's real good. Um, the musical numbers are like the best parts of the movie. Other than that, I'm just like, again, we're just watching a man fucking die this whole
Kill
time, and I'm
himself.
just kind of like,
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
watch Leaving Las Vegas, which made me think of Leaving Las Vegas, and
Yeah.
I didn't like that movie. So
Yeah.
ultimately, my
Yeah.
like, I was like, do I? The rating was hard for me in this movie. Is I guess what I'm getting
Same.
across because
I feel you.
it's not that it's a bad movie. It's just my enjoyment was not there, and it's smart. I think it's smarter than. I think it knows it's smart, and I think that makes me angry too because it's like super pretentious about it at times, especially
A-
with like
a
the
bit, like,
afterlife and
Overdrawn, yeah, in
right.
ways.
And
Yeah.
like when he's like hospital hallucination, take one, and it's just like okay, like we get
Oh,
it.
I
These
like
are
that
the
one.
women
Yeah.
that changed his fucking life, and like this is his story of I don't know them saying. I just it was just kind of like come on, man. Do we
I
have to be
thought
so on the nose?
yeah, I was actually kind of surprised you said that the dance sequences are the best because those are the ones that I was
Yeah.
like a bit tuned out for because I was just like, yeah,
Really?
we're like
I
doing
liked
the
them.
sequence. I mean, I
I
like
was
them. I
so
don't get me
locked
wrong. It's
in
just
with his erotic dancing, like the erotic dance that he like changed the script on. I was like,
Mhm.
this is like cinema here. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it, and he's, doing the camera or the light work with his flashlights, and I'm like, this is so good, and I'm like
yeah.
really enjoing this. Didn't like the end sequence. That's the only musical number that I didn't care for. So.
Really,
It
that
was
was my
long.
favorite
I
Oh,
one.
did
I
want
loved
that one
it. I
better.
love that one.
I kind of
Yeah.
agree with Alex actually. I
Dang.
kind of
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It was
Yeah, it
cool,
does
but
go on
like
long.
I feel like it was too long. Like it could
Very
have
repetitive lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I
Yes.
love the lyrics, but yeah, you hear them enough and you're like, okay. But at the same
Yeah.
time, the way it ends, it's like, holy fuck. Now I've kind of, if I rewatch, which I do think this does deserve a rewatch with like full attention in ways.
Yeah. I'll give it that.
You kind of want that scene to be longer, even I would assume, because it's literally like the last moments of his life, and then it's just done.
I
you
would
know?
want
Yeah.
it. I do
Mm.
want it to be longer if they're giving us like more material. But like
That's
you
fair.
said, like they're just repeating all the lyrics, so like it's kind of just I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
You got the info.
Bye bye my life,
Yeah, yeah.
goodbye. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Mhm.
see ya.
I think I'm gonna
Please.
die.
Just fucking die
Exit
already.
stage left.
Ew.
Thank you.
I had with the weird fantasy shit that's going on in the first 30 minutes, where he's like in a weird stage room or something like that, and also with like the movie he's directing about like with the comedian talking about death.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess it made me question if he was going to die, but I still feel like I didn't know fully that he was going to die. Personally,
I was like-
because I also knew that this was like semi-autobiographical,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and like I know that like the director is alive, obviously, so like he
You made it
might
out.
survive. So like that's why I
Yeah.
was like maybe he did survive. I don't know. So like I feel like it wasn't 100% in my mind that he was definitely gonna die. But maybe that was just me. I don't really know.
Well,
No,
how you guys
I was
felt
there.
about that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because when they set up like the stages of death or whatever, or grief or whatever you want, and it's like I thought we'd be seeing those stages throughout the entire movie, but you kind of only get it at the
At
at the
end,
very
yeah.
end. Yeah.
That's
So-
like one of my like the major gripes for me because like I was a bit checked out in the front half, and then the second half kicked in, and it like fully engaged my interest.
Literally
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
I feel like at first I'm just like grasping like what the fuck is even going on. Like and then I
Right.
feel like I just like it locked in and I'm like, oh okay, I know what we're doing.
Right,
I don't
right.
know.
Yeah.
It's a lot. There's a lot coming at you this movie, you know, in general. So, shall we get into some stats? Budget.
Yeah.
$12 million. Pretty high for
Damn.
this is I believe 79.
70s. Yeah.
79.
Yeah.
Worldwide box office I had 38 mil, so you know it did decent. But where it really cleaned up is at the Academy Awards. Nominated for 9 Academy Awards. Best cinematography, best writing, best director for Bob Fosse, best actor for Roy Scheider, best picture. Those were the noms, and what it won for was best music, best editing, best costume design, and best art direction / set decoration, which I kind of feel like it won the awards it deserved there. But,
Yeah. I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
The technical stuff.
mhm. Like I can see why Scheider's nominated. I don't really know who else is nominated in this year, so maybe he's deserving. The cinematography I thought was good. It wasn't like I don't know. It wasn't like very I don't know, great to me, but maybe I was just
I
like
think that it's just
Well, that's
like
that's how I felt about the
the-
editing. I don't know. I was
Yeah.
like,
I was
That's
just gonna say
yeah.
that too,
Yeah.
and I think it's just because of how well the musical numbers are aligned with like the dancing and shit like that. I know, like in 1979, it was not that easy to do that kind of shit, but it is locked in pretty well in this movie. Like even for like the music, because every time there's like a drummer playing in like a show or something I'm watching, I always like can tell if they're not actually like playing.
Mm.
Like I don't know, I saw something I was watching like just like yesterday where like the drummer was not like he was like one beat off, so he was like hitting the snare at the wrong time. And I'm like, okay, that's fucking weird. The person probably didn't know what they were doing. But like this shit is like locked in. Like all the music, like all the instruments are like locked in with what they're actually like playing. So I feel like that editing wise is why it probably won best editing specifically. Because I was like, I don't know, probably could have cut a lot of stuff out of this. But I don't feel like
you have to line it up on a rhythm. You literally have to like, get to the rhythm.
Sound and picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
the leading role Oscar went to Dustin Hoffman for Kramer vs. Kramer that year.
That's a good movie, and he is really good in it. But maybe you probably could have went a different direction if you really wanted to.
For direction, all that jazz, art direction. Sorry. Let's see. What was the other one? Kramer vs. Kramer got directing.
Writing is one that it didn't win for.
Let's see who won for the writing. Best picture was Kramer vs. Kramer. That sweep that year.
Yeah, it did definitely. It is a good movie.
Yeah.
I watched it a couple years
Writing Kramer vs. Kramer. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they just wanted to. They love Dustin Hoffman and Meryl Streep at this time. They're huge, you know. Like,
yeah.
And then you got Roy Scheider just doing his own thing over here. All right, yeah, some research. Stanley Kubrick, like you said, Alex, he believed this to be the best movie I think I've ever seen. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He was name dropped in the film, so you know, I mean,
Yeah,
Kinda
that's true.
like, yeah.
Do you think it was for the technical stuff?
Probably a big part of it, I would assume. Yeah. It's very
Well,
like
no.
loud and boisterous. Like some of like, I mean, 2001's pretty quiet, but what it's doing is like very like intensely filmic, you know, or whatever. So maybe that's where he's at.
Yeah.
I don't know. Roy Scheider's got that line early on when he's going down the line of girls, and he's like, she's like, "Oh yeah, I was in this play of yours." And he's like, "Who wrote that?" You did. It's like, "Who directed that?" You did.
Yeah.
It's like, "What'd you think?" Fantastic. It's like, that's how you get a
Yeah.
job, everybody.
You know, for Kubrick, it's like almost like a little bit self-indulgent because it's about
Mm.
a director who's like spiraling.
Very true.
And like, yeah,
Yeah.
they do name drop him and stuff, but like I feel like he like I don't know, relates to it, but like in like a almost like a pretentious way.
Yeah, it's almost too
That's
personal.
what Kubrick-
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, hey, that's not to say I don't like Kubrick shit. I still need to watch it, but like, what I have seen of Kubrick, I like. So like,
We'll do a
I don't know.
redive someday. Definitely.
I will get around to it at some point, but
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Richard Dreyfuss, which originally was cast in the role of Joe Gideon, but departed in the rehearsal stage, citing lack of confidence in the production. And then,
Yikes.
Whoa.
cool.
yeah, Richard Dreyfuss just sounds like a nightmare to work with. He later said that he made a mistake in not working with Bob Fosse. So clearly, like a
There you
dude that
go.
just burns his bridges and then is like, well, fuck, maybe I should have fucking done that.
Maybe I gotta quit being such a dick.
How many noms did it get? Fuck.
Yeah, dang it. I could have won best. I could have won best actor if it was me. But, you know.
Yeah. I get it.
And then the last bit I got, producer and co-writer Robert Allen Arthur passed away mid-production, and he received 2 posthumous Oscar noms. So, a bit unfortunate.
That's cool. But
But-
yeah.
This movie's about spiraling into death, so maybe it just came upon him.
Hell yeah.
He related
The
too
editor
much.
in this movie, within the movie, editing the stand-up, is the editor of this movie.
Oh,
Wait, what?
That's kinda
Whoa,
neat, I
whoa,
guess.
whoa! What was it? What?
The editor, I guess he went by Eddie, of this movie within a movie, the one who's editing the stand-up, is the editor
Oh.
for this movie.
Oh my god!
Dang.
that's
Okay.
actually kind of neat. I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't believe that.
Yeah, this cool.
Eddie, the editor, edited the what? Like, holy
Yeah.
nice.
I was born for it.
Any other pieces of bits of research? Shall we go into some themes?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't
Those
think
are
I-
only the good
We
ones.
can go.
The theme. What'd you guys get?
I put take breaks from your passions.
Smoke
like
I
breaks.
don't know.
Yeah.
I have destruction beats drive. Like in the end, all your drive and all your life will end with destruction, unfortunately, and especially self-destruction. In this film, it's like that's gonna definitely overcome all drive you have.
Yeah.
Addiction will kill you.
Self-sabotage.
Addiction to substances, addiction to being the best,
To women,
addiction to work, women, you name it.
Yeah.
Vices.
Right.
I put seeking truth because I feel like Bob Fosse is like can't tell. Like I think they say he like literally can't tell what's bullshit and what's not. Like throughout the movie, like separating his personal life from his business life, and then it's like that's what's driving him down that spiral.
yeah, you
Yeah,
just can't find the balance.
yeah,
He's also just like banging a bunch of women.
He's just
All the
living it
time.
up.
that's
While
it.
he also has like a wife to keep it.
Yeah. At the
Yeah,
beginning too, he knows it. He knows he's like flirting. He knows he's just like, he's just going from woman to woman.
yeah.
Shoot your shot. Any really good visuals?
I liked when the naked woman was walking upstairs and it was like him just sitting on the couch because ultimately that was the end goal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Any
But go.
any dancing scene with the titties out, those are great shots in general. But
I couldn't
Continue. What were you gonna say, Joe?
I put it's like a shot of the hearse like later when he's in the hospital, and his like wife and I don't
Yeah.
remember her name, but her like friend dancer and his kid, and like the camera's like mounted to a hospital bed, and the hospital bed is like rotating with the camera.
Yes.
I just thought that was kind of like neat.
I have that
Okay.
shot too, and then it transitions into the boardroom table, and the dude's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
discussing him, and then like the window light on the table is like perfectly match cut to the bed too. That was great stuff.
Yeah.
My other one I had was the shot of Scheider's character all silence, and then you just see like the laughing crowd, and
That was good.
Did
Yeah.
that
you kind of like
that remind
tight
you
on
of
his
anything?
face. No, what was it?
Sopranos when everybody is laughing at Tony? It's joke when they're all like gassing him up because that
Mm.
he's the boss man, you know, and he's just coming back after I think it was like a near death experience of some sort or whatever, and
Mhm.
everybody's laughing at him, and he like sits there and he realizes like, oh, these guys are just
yeah.
I'm paying them
Dang.
to laugh.
That's an
Yeah.
All That Jazz reference then. Wow, I
Hell
missed
yeah.
that. I really like that moment
He
too.
probably
'Cause-
watched it. Tony did. I mean,
right, yeah, he's always watching shit when he gets home after playing Nintendo 64. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like because I wasn't on. I like the character was like fun or whatever, but it's like a bit insufferable. And then I felt like that moment where we capture like his frustration and pressure with like the
Yeah.
things around. That's where I was like, oh, okay, finally I can get like into this character in a way.
It was finally the breaking point that sent him over the edge because the
Right.
next scene is what happened. He was just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why I relate because I'm just like this close to my breaking point.
Yeah. I'm going to fucking snap at any moment, just like that fucking pencil.
Any other shots, or shall we move into some quotes?
Quotes. I think there's only one quote.
What you got?
Well, there's two technically. Do you suppose Stanley Kubrick ever gets depressed? That's one.
Yeah.
But of course, it's showtime, folks.
Yeah, I mean it's right there.
yeah,
Yep.
he probably does, or did.
I think so. Yeah, I think that man had
Yeah.
a lot going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I had pretty early in the film, really fun. Fuck him, he never picks me. Honey, I
I-
did fuck him, and he never picks me either.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then there's another
I
one
got-
like towards the end. Sorry, it's just you blew it. You forgot your. This is like dream sequence, and he's like
Mm-hmm.
he's talking to himself on the side of the bed. He's like, "You blew it. You forgot your line." He's supposed to say, "I don't want to die. I want to live," but he forgot to say the line. Like it's just like so dark, like the sequence of
Yeah.
events. Did you guys?
I only have a dark quote as well. I mean, this movie's dark, so
Dark movie, yeah.
yeah. He's talking to what is it, Aubrey, the like blonde dancer that he's messing around with, and then his daughter, and he's like, if I die, I'm sorry for all the bad things I did to you,
Mm.
and if I live, I'm sorry for all the bad things I'm gonna do to you. It's like, damn,
What an asshole.
damn, okay, bro. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is
Dark.
kind of an asshole.
A little bit.
All right, I got a couple. I got I think it's the best work you've ever done, you son of a bitch. That's at the end.
Good.
I put we all think of you as family, and the dude saying bullshit after, and like it's pretty clear that like yeah they like definitely do not give a fuck about any of those people. I mean they were hoping
Yeah.
that Joe would fucking die so they would get their
Right.
money back.
Yeah, that's fucking
I mean yeah,
savage.
I don't know, just like
Yeah.
and then
Show
also
business, baby.
dude, I know, right? I mean, it's, yeah, with fucking John Lithgow too. I put next to Joe Gideon, you're my favorite director. Just 'cause
Yeah.
so
It's like the
harsh,
only
like,
thing he couldn't hear there is like that one
yeah, he
guy.
cut him so deep.
Yeah.
Nice. I did mark the lyrics for the final song too. Obviously, it's repetitive, but like "Bye bye happiness, hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die." Just like straight up, and the way that Scheider's like
Okay.
laughing when he says "I think I'm gonna die" too, the first time at least, is like very like, fuck.
The nihilism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the inevitability.
Mm.
Prop hunt. I want the shirt that Roy Scheider wears at the end, man. I think I can rock that shirt. What you think, huh?
Hell
Think I
yeah.
could do it?
I can see that
I think he
shit.
probably
I can
could.
do
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
that. I
Give me
didn't
those
have anything down
cigarettes.
for props.
I didn't
Cigarettes.
either, actually.
Make smoking cool again in movies, can we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Light them up. Let's do
I
it.
believe. Just gotta be leaning against the wall with one foot against it. You know,
That's the form. Yeah.
that's
That's how
the
you do it.
tried and true.
All right, performance review. I mean, one
It's gotta be,
major
yeah.
performer. Yeah. Roy Scheider, really
Yep.
good. Really good.
Oh yeah.
He's selling it for sure. I mean, is he too acty in this?
Hmm.
You know?
Honestly, I thought like he didn't pop like all encapsulating of the like he sold me by the end, but
Yeah.
after reading like a bunch of recast options, I was like, could somebody else do this? Probably, you know. But-
Yeah.
True.
I think the woman who played Kate was really good. His girlfriend, that
Which
he's
which
allowed
one?
Yeah.
the one that he's allowed to go out on,
Hmm.
but she's not allowed to go out on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That one, the one that his daughter likes.
Hmm,
That she
okay.
was pretty
Yeah.
good. in.
I think John Lithgow
she
comes
is.
in and just fucking steals the show. Honestly, in
Yeah.
his scenes, like
Yeah.
He's very
crazy
good.
good.
I put him down for one of my two. It's that guy.
Lithgow.
Nice.
Yeah. Because
Who's
like,
the
I don't
other
know,
one?
he's like
'Cause I have
in it,
two
but
as
like he's
well.
not like really. Oh yeah, I bet we
Yeah.
have the same other one.
Which one? Oh, well, who is it?
The inconceivable dude from Princess
Okay,
Bride.
yeah. Wallace Shawn, stenographer dude in the room. Yeah. I also had
Yeah.
the mayor of Ghostbusters, David Margulies.
Huh.
He's just another like lawyer dude or whatever. He's got the weird fucking
Okay.
hairdo. Looks like he's in fucking like 1800s or something
Oh.
with his like toupee or some shit. But yeah, definitely had that guy. Any recasting? I didn't have any. I mean,
Did you guys also
Uh,
notice who that Ben Viren? Did you ever watch Roots? And
no.
the guy, the black man who was singing at the end, he's
Oh.
Chicken George. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Chicken George.
Okay, I was wondering
That's
if
what-
that was like a well-known artist or something.
Yeah.
I just knew him as Chicken George when I saw him. I was like, hey, I know that guy.
Cool.
Cool.
I need to watch Roots. I feel like I feel like that's a big blind spot. All right.
It's a tough hang, you know. It's
Yeah.
not fun.
Yeah. Just got to do it.
Yeah,
What are some highs for the movie though? Some good moments.
I liked the erotic dancing. I liked
Mm.
that quite a bit.
Mm-mm.
Big fan of that.
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
liked when his daughter and girlfriend were putting on their show. I like that. But mainly the erotic
that's
dancing.
good.
I really
But
liked
back
how
to
it
the
was
erotic
like-
dancing, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
But I
It was
can't
they're
stress
just
enough.
pulling their titties out for no reason in this movie, and I was there.
It's
for
so
it.
good the way it escalates. It's like I don't know. It felt like pretty much what they were all thinking. Like we can't put this on screen or we can't put this on stage. They're taking their clothes off. I'm like, but you can. Let's do it
Yeah,
because this is
why
art.
not? People will watch.
Yeah.
And children
Yeah,
will
okay.
learn. Family audience, my ass.
Fuck your PG rating.
Yeah.
One of the greater scenes for me that I can pick out was the doctor giving Joe a physical and then coughing worse than
Oh my god.
Joe.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that was
yeah.
good.
Crazy. And
That's
then
pretty good.
a really
Yes,
good
he's,
like
smoking.
as he's it's like
I'm pretty sure the doctor is also smoking.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting. There's a good like dialogue scene because the movie just keeps fucking going with like montage and whatnot. But then there's like a scene where it's like they're talking about being faithful to each other, and the dialogue is told through like the movements of the dance that she's doing, and he's kind of just like directing her and following her. I was like, oh, this is a good scene I can latch onto now, you know, like
Yeah.
So I definitely felt that one.
I really liked too the John Lithgow scene where he's done the editing changes and it's like all these people are bootlickers and like ass kissers. They don't mean anything they're saying to each other. And it's just like I thought that was like the real smart part of the writing. Like when they're at the dinner or whatever and they're eating and it's like, oh man, you really didn't have to take the time to do this. I mean, this must have taken and all this stuff. So
Yeah.
and of course after the waitress is like, you know, sorry for your last flop. And then he says, I'll get this check.
I got
I
it.
said I'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that
get it.
was a good
Yeah,
scene.
definitely.
Yeah.
And I also just like in general, once the hospital stuff kicks in, like we said, the movie just becomes instantly watchable in a way that it wasn't. It's like smarter, trippier, and more of like a visual experience for a film rather than just watching
Yeah.
a stage performance, which isn't like inherently like a film thing, I would say. But all the way to the end, I think that's a pretty big high of the film.
Yeah.
I hit that down.
Yeah, for sure.
Like basically when he leaves the hospital bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until that final number.
The flashes to like the memories and like the sound clips that are just like playing in your head, that was kind of terrifying, honestly. Like your brain is just like lashing out at like weird sound bites and shit. It felt like
Yeah.
Yeah.
very terrifying. And then like the final just zip of the movie too, like the fucking body bag. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a great ending, but it fucking definitely lingers with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, oh, all the music is done and my happiness
Yeah.
is gone, like they said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nitpicks. I only had one really. I mean, other than just like what we've already talked about with like pacing and like story stuff. Probably shouldn't start the movie with people yawning in an audience because they're like cutting people and whatnot, and there's like people watching. There's like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not put your audience in that mentality 5 minutes in, but
That's true, but maybe it also is like, I mean, it is kind of the most boring part of the movie.
yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know if it that's like, I don't know. That seems
It's
too
like a
much to be
warm up.
intentional.
It's like a warm up
Yeah,
to the
that's fair.
film in a way where it's like, oh, what is this going on here? And then it's like, oh shit, now we're
Yeah.
moving. But
I'm pretty
I just
sure
think
he
about that
cuts-
emotionally in a weird way. It's like you got to track the audience, and you're just telling the audience the way to feel there in a way that's like,
Yeah.
Weird.
Especially
Yeah.
like, I was gonna say like my nitpick. I kind of brought it up before. It's just like the first like maybe 30 minutes or so. I just like am just like kind of confused because I'm just like figuring out what the fuck is going on. And yeah, I feel like it kind of goes along with that because like not necessarily that I was bored, but I'm just like I don't really know like I don't know this is
where to
just-
be
I don't-
right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I
And
think
you-
it cuts in the final number to people yawning in the final number 2.
Does it?
And I'm pretty sure I remember that. Yeah. There's like a
Ooh.
couple dudes who are like yawning at the final number. And I was like, that made me wonder, is
Ooh.
this. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That was just the
Yeah, it just
reflection
made
of
me
the
wonder.
screen, dude. When you were watching, like that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caught
Went
yourself,
black for a
man.
second.
That would kind of bookended in a way though, where it's like you're waking up from a nap, and now you're going back to sleep in a way. And I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that just made me think about the experience of watching the entire movie. Where I was like, huh, because I think I missed that in the beginning somehow. I didn't. I don't know. I don't remember the yawning at the beginning,
There's
but
a
I
lot
remember
of-
it at the end.
A lot of harsh cutting in the beginning, like 10 minutes too, of just like
Hmm.
sequence, montage, person. You never
Right,
see it again.
right.
Yeah.
It was just a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Clever Girls. What did the movie do that was successful?
Well, it successfully made me very depressed, I guess, or sad. I don't know if sad's the right word, but just kind of like, did I just seriously spend 2 hours watching some guy die? Am I watching Leaving Las Vegas? I had all kinds of flashbacks to Leaving Las Vegas. And that
Yeah.
movie really did a number on me
I
emotionally.
feel like one upside to this versus Leaving Las Vegas would be that, like, I feel like Joe has just like more redeemable qualities. Like, I feel like Nick Cage in that, like, his character in Leaving Las Vegas just like has like nothing going on because he
He's a
started
mess.
the movie, and yeah, he's already a mess, and then like he kind of just like he's incoherent for like the whole movie, you know?
Yeah.
But he's just a heart of gold for that hooker, man. He just, that's the one thing
Yeah.
that snaps him back to reality.
But I mean, I totally get it though, because I mean, it is definitely a similar vibe. I feel like that's like really like the
It's
only
fucking.
upside
It is like harsh. Like it's crazy to see Scheider in some scenes look legitimately like pale and sickly too, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
fucking shit, man. This feels terrible.
Yeah.
Definitely. he did look like a corpse a lot of the final part of the movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
lips chapped. Yeah, just tough.
Sweat.
Yeah, I think.
Man,
Yeah.
I guess that reminded me, which I guess I don't know if this is the right section for it, but the practical effects for like them cutting him open, doing surgery. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it looked pretty schlocky, but like I thought it was okay.
It was pretty
For
visceral
1979.
for like
Yeah.
never having anything that like violent in the movie previously. So you're just
Yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
shit, it's serious. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
As much as the montage is kind of like haphazard in a way, I think that the editing, like, I do get it, and it's really good use of montage a lot of the time, especially in the fourth wall like break sequence in the dream trippiness. Like it's pretty good at the editing, I would say. And my other clever girl, which is kind of like, is it really a clever girl, or do I just love Better Call Saul? Because this is like literally a reference point for Better Call Saul. It's like the Showtime folks. The indulging in the smoking is kind of like, I was like, is there a little bit of the, like the tease of them wanting to be this like bad person or bad people? There's a song that's used in this film that's used, I think, in season 6 in a very dark moment. That's like very weirdly mellow. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure in dialogue in Better Call Saul they like name drop this film, like All That Jazz or Roy Scheider or Bob Fosse. I forget what he says, but he's like, it's like All That Jazz, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
very very linked. Tink.
Yeah.
So Vince Gilligan, a fan of Scarface and all that jazz.
He's a
Well,
fan
we
of
know
good
that
shit,
Vince is
classic
a
shit.
fan of The Sopranos.
Yeah.
And if Tony is a fan of all that jazz, there's that connection, you know? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all connected, baby.
Yep.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
Any other clever girls, or moving on?
I mean, I put that the
Um,
musical, like a lot of the musical numbers are just like, I don't know, they have some kind of a deeper meaning, whether it's like to get you as a viewer to think about something in a specific way, or if it's like how Joe is like feeling or should act or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like the musical numbers are used pretty effectively for like a music.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean that's how I felt after the erotic one. That was basically, I feel like that was basically like his way of apologizing to the one girl, for like fucking around, and like he couldn't even remember the name, and like all these bodies that he's run through, so it's like I should have toned for that maybe a little bit. Yeah.
On to double features. I had Nashville. I just feel like this is a very performance based, like you sit and linger in the music of it, and I felt that with Nashville. It was like you just got to sit there and listen to the song. So
Yeah, for real.
Tough hang. Mine's Leaving Las Vegas, as I've
Absolutely.
mentioned.
That's
Really
good.
good
Yeah.
one.
I put Tick Tick Boom just because of the
Yeah, I felt
like
that for sure.
spiraling artists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that kind of like view.
That's interesting. I haven't actually seen it, but I know it's about the guy who like invented rock operas or something, right?
Yeah, like Rent.
It's the
and-
guy who did Rent. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
And he's like trying to get the hit,
he's
trying
really
to like break.
struggling,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he had a similar tough end to that story too. But
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Because he gets
Yeah, that's
AIDS
a
or
good-
something, right?
spoilers, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
I don't know.
He
Like,
does,
guys,
he does.
like it's a real
He
person.
knows.
I don't know. Like,
You
All
could
right.
Google it.
that's a good pick. I put 2 musicals, one good, one bad. I put A Muppet Christmas Carol because it's my favorite musical,
Ah,
Nice.
even though
dude.
it's Christmas related. But then
That's
I
good.
put for some reason this made me think, because of how effectively this movie used the musical numbers, it made me think of how ineffectively a different movie used its musical numbers,
Mm.
which was the
Grease.
Joker 2, the new Joker
Oh.
movie.
How dare you slander Grease like
Call
that?
out Grease like that.
Fuck
Come
Grease.
on.
I hate Grease, and I will die on that hill.
It's a
Grease is a
classic.
bad movie. It's a bad
Man, I haven't
movie.
seen Grease probably since I was like a kid. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably been like 20 years
Same
since I've
here.
seen.
All right,
Grease.
next week, movie chess, Grease.
Movie chess.
If you want, I'd be down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
can't
yeah,
do this 2 weeks in a row.
How dare you choose the Joker, the second Joker movie though? Because like that's just a punishing watch after this one. Like that's even more punishing.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. I just wanted to reference it, just basically because like of how poorly it uses.
Just had to air it out.
Like,
Yeah,
that's a
you
prime
see the
example of, like,
vast
what
gap
not
of
to
quality.
do when you're making a musical. Like,
Right, for
Mhm.
sure.
I couldn't even finish the Joker. That's one of the few. Like I'll watch most anything just to get through it. But like I 30 minutes into the Joker, Folly of Deuce. I was just kind of like, no, I'm good.
It's like
I think I've seen
nothing
enough.
Yeah,
is happening. Like
I
it's
started
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
like
it's-
fast forwarding through the music.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know. Just wanted to-
Joaquin, not
rough.
a singer. Who knew?
Who would have fucking thought?
But hey,
the
about the Christmas
awkward fucking
Carol,
dude from
I don't know if you
Arlington.
guys have seen it, but you
Oh
should.
yeah. Oh
Maybe
yeah,
around
dude.
What is
See,
it?
that's what I was watching instead of Home Alone. I was
Right, yeah.
watching-
That one was
Oh,
in my
Muppet
rotation,
version.
but just not as hard. Home Alone was like, I'll pop that on like 5 times before I do Muppets. That was just me.
Sure.
But
Yeah, that's it.
I see it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Muppet.
yeah. I just related to Kevin, man. He was home alone. He was a little boy.
Yeah.
Setting up traps and shit. I wanted to be setting up traps.
All right. Could a TikToker watch all that jazz?
No, fuck
No.
no.
Well,
Yeah,
I think I
definitely
put a 5
Except for
because
the-
there's some memeability in like the musical numbers. I think. But,
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I put like a 3.
I got
Yeah,
a
that's
2.
What
2 out
about
of
the
10.
sexy musical number? When they're all
Those-
like
There's potential. Those
banging and shit.
That's
Would
the
that be
2 right
TikTok?
there. You know what I
It's
mean?
for the it's for the gooners. That's for the
Hey.
gooners. Yeah.
I assumed. I don't know. I just
I think it's just like the type of music and like the production style is just like not of the time for this generation.
No.
Like it's just
Yeah.
not.
It's
No,
not
probably
for the
not.
modern
No.
audience, for sure.
No, no, you're right. You're right.
Is Alex's mom watching this in her kitchen? I'm gonna say nah.
No.
I'd say no.
Does she
No.
watch musicals? What's
No,
her
she
favorite musical?
does not like music.
I was
Grease,
gonna
exactly.
say I
Grease
would
2
bet
is her
that-
favorite.
She likes Grease
She likes-
too.
Yeah, she
It's
likes
because John
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Travolta, isn't it?
He's not
She
even
does.
Grease
Yeah,
too.
she does like John Travolta.
I
Is he
know
in
it.
Grease
But it's not. I don't know about Grease 2, but that's why she made me watch Grease 1, and I was like, "This is a bad movie. Why are you making me do this?" She's like, "But the second one's good." I'm like, "Not watching it. Sorry." So Grease 1 is good enough for me. She's like, "Michelle Pfeiffer's in the next one." I'm like, I honestly don't care. Like, Grease made me so mad when I watched it. I was like, I can't believe this is what everyone's been raving about for years. I can't believe this is the movie Sarah's dad has probably seen the most besides Grown Ups. Like, I cannot believe that I'm. Yeah. So I was just mad about that.
But
Holy
it's
shit.
Grease Lightning.
It's
Grease
stupid.
Lightning.
Even
It's
the
bad
Pink
writing.
Ladies didn't even do it for you. Come on.
Yeah.
It's
To
such
be honest,
bad
if
writing.
if we did rewatch it, I would probably feel similarly. I probably
Okay.
would not like it, and I would
It's been a
probably
while.
be
Dang
like,
it,
wow, this
guys.
is bad.
I'll get you
No.
guys to hate it. Just wait. Give it time.
When did-
Give
when
it
did-
time.
Maybe I got nostalgia goggles
I
on,
think
but I remember
Grease was
liking
like 85, maybe 80. I don't even know.
Was it?
Yeah, would you
78.
believe that the most watched movies I've ever seen
before
Sarah's
that.
dad watch is Grease, Pitch Perfect, and Grown Ups?
Whoa! How did Pitch Perfect make its way in there? What's the?
He
He's-
watches it
what
all
the
the
fuck?
time.
He's just aka awesome. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
he likes musicals.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Show
Yeah,
him all
maybe
that
that's what he's doing.
jazz. See
Yeah.
what he.
I think I already have a bad reputation. When I recommend movies, they're like, "Oh, Alex is gonna see it. It's probably gonna be bad." I'm like, or Alex liked it. It's probably bad. I'm like, "Come on, guys." Like,
Dang. Calling
Wow.
you
Yeah.
out. That's
I was
crazy.
so excited to show him Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I showed it to him, and he was like, "Why'd you make me
They
watch
didn't
that?" I was
like
like,
that.
What do they want?
"No."
This is a new category.
I'm
What,
saying.
what
God, dude.
kind of movies do they want?
I tell you what they
Are-
want. They want
do
either
they
a
watch this
musical
podcast?
or an action. No, they don't.
Okay, good.
Musical or
it
action?
sounds like
Hmm.
they might have poor taste, in my
I mean,
opinion.
You don't like Pitch
He's-
Perfect, dude? Come on.
It's if it's a musical, he's gonna like it. If it's like got 80s action vibe, like Rambo and Tango and Cash and all that shit.
That's
And he
a
likes
wide
Adam
range,
Sandler
though.
movies.
But it's like it only swings, so it like it's like knocks on each side.
What
and
did
there's
he
no
think of
between
Happy Gilmore 2?
I don't know if he's watched it, to be honest.
You should ask him. Then we'll get back to
Yeah.
it next week.
them.
I'll
We need to
ask
I
him
actually
if he's
haven't
watched
seen
it.
so- I don't know.
I watched it. I watched it.
I heard it
alright.
wasn't great, but
Me too.
I don't know. I also
It's fine.
It was alright. Yeah.
It's just where we're at in life now. It's fine, right?
It's fine.
Sequel,
Fine.
sequel,
Fine.
prequel, remake, for all that jazz.
No, just don't do any
either,
of it,
none.
please, for my
probably a
sake.
sequel, right?
Yeah.
Sequel.
When he's in
dead.
hell.
Oh shit!
He's dancing his
Fucking-
way down to hell.
Yeah.
Through the
Still
7
singing
stages of
goodbye.
hell.
Demons in the background dancing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
floating
Even
on the
better.
river
Yeah.
Styx.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the devil or something for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm kind of there, honestly. Now that we're talking about it,
Yeah.
I say you
Let's
could
see
do
it,
it.
man.
You could maybe remake this. Don't do like the same story or characters, but maybe it's just the Greta Gerwig kick. But I think she could maybe do something here. Maybe.
Watch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. In like a similar but different way.
Right. Different characters,
Make it more
different
accessible.
energy, but still all that jazz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like a little more relatable.
Yeah,
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
Less frustrating
Yeah.
to watch.
It's like, I mean, I don't know. Joe is kind of a piece of shit. And I mean, I like
Yep.
him to some degree, but I also like don't. I feel like he's just like on a high horse like the whole fucking movie. You know,
Yeah,
It's
like,
hard
I feel
for-
like
yeah, it's hard to relate.
like relate. Yeah,
And he's so
Yeah.
unapologetic about it too, so that like the humility isn't even really there. So it's kind
Yeah.
of tough.
Hmm.
Star Power, what'd you guys give it?
I
gave
floated
it
between
4.5.
2.5 and 3.
holy shit!
Yeah.
God damn.
I think I'm gonna land on 3. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm not. Yeah, I was not about it.
Tough.
Yeah.
Are all you guys similar?
I was between 3.5 and 4, so I was a little bit higher.
Interesting.
I don't know. I feel like if I rewatch it, I might enjoy it more now. But it was a tough first watch, so I'm like leaning 3.5. But that's just right now. What'd you?
5 stars.
5 stars.
I'm just kidding.
Really?
2 stars.
Oh, sorry. It was
Yeah.
2.
Sorry, something in my throat. No, 2 stars. That was, I don't know. Like I said, it's not like it wasn't technically good. It was just not my not my movie. Didn't
fair.
like it.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
Entertainment value was like negative in this one for me. So, except for, you guessed it, the erotic. Dancing
I perked right up in those scenes.
2
What'd you
stars
give it?
for.
Put the
Yeah.
other perky things in there.
Use your imagination. What did you give it, Joe?
I give it 4.5.
Hey,
I don't know.
brother.
I could probably go down. To be
Don't go
honest, I
down,
really
man.
enjoyed
Go
the
down.
first
Don't
half of
go.
the movie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I feel
Stay
like
strong.
what did kind of help. Most of the time, I don't like watching shit on Tubi. I just do sometimes because it's like free, and I don't, that's like that was
That's
like
what
the only
Tubi's
place I
there for.
could actually find this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like usually the commercials just like kind of, I don't know, they ruin my immersion sometimes. But for
You don't
this, I feel like it
seeing-
almost did break
Yeah.
because there was like one kind of in the halfway point of the movie, and then there was just like an uptick, and I just like understood,
Yeah.
and I was just like, oh shit, all right, I know what we're doing, and like
Yeah.
it
I
was
don't
like a
know,
nice little
something
reset.
took place, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is actually like good, you know? So
Hmm.
like, I don't know. Yeah.
No,
No, that's
man,
fair. I
that's-
definitely felt
yeah.
the same thing in the back half. I don't know. I think I was just checked. I just didn't get that reset. I was like checked
And
out.
honestly-
You know, like
On rewatch, I feel like my rating would probably go down. Like it's possible
yeah?
it could go up, but like I feel like because I don't know, we're all talking about the first half of the movie. Probably watching the first half of the movie, like on rewatch, I'm probably going to discover that the first half of the movie is just actually boring.
Hmm.
You know what I
That's,
mean?
that's definitely a danger. Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had an intermission, 2 intermissions actually. I fell asleep twice watching this. Like it took me
Hell
some.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was a trial.
yeah.
Mm.
I was doing like tasks. I like ran downstairs and like picked some groceries up, like some groceries and shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
definitely
was
a
some
movie. you
cold
can leave
ice
the
water
room
on your
for.
face.
Yeah, I took a shower. Yeah.
What the fuck, guys?
Questioned everything.
Start
What
singing
the
his
fuck are we
last
even
little.
doing? You don't
little
even fucking
band.
watch these movies.
Wait, what was it? What
So,
movie?
hey,
This
I'm
is
glad-
109 on the list.
I'm glad like somebody enjoyed it. You know, like somebody enjoyed this movie.
It's a
you
wide
know,
range.
like-
I mean, I think we
Yeah.
kind of hit all the bases, and like this movie is number 108, the 250.
Yeah.
You know, like so it's got its
Right.
fan base, and maybe we're just not attuned to the times or the content as much. At least me, but
Yeah.
for the 3 questions, what you guys got?
No.
Ooh,
I think this is the first time I've done a triple no.
really?
think
Dan,
so.
wait, even for that one Linklater movie,
Oh yeah, I mean,
the
Were we,
animated.
were we asking these
Oh.
questions?
I
then?
don't know. It might have been, yeah, after that.
that
I can't
before?
remember.
That's true. We might not
Yeah.
have been asking
Yeah.
these questions yet.
Mhm.
But
Or
if I
what would
was, that
you-
would have been the first. That would have been the first one for no.
Waking
Yeah,
Life.
'cause-
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
flashback.
But we didn't do it for Malik for sure, because Malik might have just run the numbers up on that for
Yeah,
sure.
Too many no's.
I don't-
Too many no's.
I think Malik has one movie you could recommend, maybe 2.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
I don't even.
I don't even know if they're entertaining at that.
That's tough.
One movie is entertaining. His first movie, and like whatever happened there broke his ass.
That's probably the
And now he's-
easiest one to recommend, honestly.
Yeah.
That first one.
Been stuck in the editing bay ever since.
I think he's found Christ in the edit bay on this movie.
He has risen.
Yeah, that's why it's taking so long.
I don't know. I had 3 yeses, but that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's-
Just
yeah,
because
yeah.
I was entertained for some of a lot of the movie, and I do kind of want to rewatch at some point,
Yeah.
just because I
Good.
want to pick up on the stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like I would have at least one person to recommend.
Hmm.
I feel like I have a couple friends who would like.
This is the one
Alright.
I have 2 yeses. It's enjoy yes, rewatch yes. Recommend though is the one I was like, who am I gonna be able to give this one to without like just like not them not being into it, you know?
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I would recommend it to my mom of all people because she recommended Leaving Las Vegas so highly to me. So this is like my revenge.
Payback.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
she probably likes
Hold up.
Roy Scheider, right?
She does, and she would probably end up being like, "Wow, that was like really interesting and good because like that's what addiction can do to you and all that." I'm like, "Yes, mother, thanks." So even the revenge wouldn't be successful in this.
That's sweet.
Right. Yeah. She would just absorb it.
Uh,
All right. Well, I'm glad we watched this one. This was like, huge white whale for my lists or my watch list. So definitely glad we got to it.
I am
Hell
glad
yeah.
I watched it and got the Better Call Saul reference to where I was like, "Aha, this is where it all began."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, and then the Sopranos reference, I was like, "Nice, I feel smart. I've seen that pop culture."
I love references. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Next week, then, Little Women with Greta Gerwig's second film.
Yeah.
And then, do we have a pick for Movie Chest or not yet? I think it's Joe.
it's Joe. Yeah.
What are we doing, Joe?
I mean, do
Don't
you
do
want to
Grease.
watch the
Don't do
original
Grease.
Wicker Man?
Ooh, maybe we could do
We don't have to
Grease.
do it if you don't want. I can pick something else. But that's
Hey,
like
man.
really the
I've
only
never
thing I got
seen
in the
it.
chamber
But
right
you get to
now.
pick whatever you want, and we watch it. I think that's how the movie chest is
That-
operating right now.
That's
is-
exactly
that
how
is-
I mean,
it
I
was.
can go down my like
Yeah.
list of shit that I've been needing to watch. Because like, there's also like, well, I don't know, because there's like a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, the fucking really good
Ooh.
one with what's his name, fucking the dude who played
Phantom
Lincoln.
The Phantom
and he was
Thread.
also in what?
Phantom Thread.
No.
There will be blood.
Yeah. But like you guys already
Oh.
did a Paul Thomas Anderson dive, so like I feel like that wouldn't be good to do.
I'll put on a
Yeah.
Dude, I would-
PTA movie any day
You
of the
tell
week.
me to watch There Will Be Blood, I will watch
Yeah.
There Will Be Blood.
You wanna do it?
Yeah.
I mean, have you
Your
guys
pick,
done,
man.
done it before? I don't know.
We did it
Would that be-
before,
You
but
abandoned your boy. You
I
abandoned
mean-
your boy.
it could be our
I mean,
first
I'm down
revisit.
if you guys would want to do that.
Yeah. I do like feel the urge to like do some of these other ones where we didn't have the categories, because like
Yeah.
I think we break it down
Yeah.
a lot more, so it'd be fun to revisit no matter what.
Okay.
For sure.
Then yeah,
You
let's
say
just do that.
PTA, I say how high is what
Yeah,
I say.
right. It's good
Facts.
timing too. I mean, he's got his new movie out too, so I'm
Oh.
definitely looking to
Yeah.
rewatch some.
We'll be watching that. I don't know if I'm gonna
ISIS.
see it Thursday or Friday. I haven't decided yet.
Okay, yeah, I need to watch it like Yeah, right when it comes out. Honestly, I'm
Yeah, I
excited.
still have to get my tickets.
Yes. Yes.
Oof.
To see it in
Hike up
7D.
those box office number, boys. Hike those numbers up. Yes.
Yeah, you're looking
Well, I
good.
hate to break it to you, Noah, but I just checked actually seating right before we started in my theater, and it is completely like
No.
empty. Not a single ticket
No.
purchased. I know.
Really?
We can
I don't know,
give
it's
it
probably, like,
time.
location.
Give it time.
Because to be honest, it's
Hype will
playing
pick
at
up.
like all the
Yeah.
like local theaters around
Yeah.
me, and I think it's
Mhm.
just because it's like Paul Thomas Anderson, and it's getting like the Oscar hype and shit like that. So I
Oh,
feel
Yeah,
like
it's building.
for like like artsier venues and shit, I feel like I don't know. I don't think it's gonna make a shit ton of money, but like
It'll
I
get
don't
the
know.
Oscars for
I
sure.
think it'll do okay.
I
Yeah.
think
so,
Yeah.
At
It's
least
If it
that
doesn't
is.
get the wins, I think it'll sweep in the noms for
Yeah.
sure. It'll get.
I'll take those. I'll take those
Dude,
all
holy
day.
shit! Did you see that the studio won like a shit ton of Emmys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it,
Really?
but like, is it that good?
I loved it when it was a phenomenal show.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
mean,
was
haven't
meaning to
finished it
watch
yet.
it.
it's
but I
definitely
liked
like
it.
Hollywood, so like that also could be why it won a lot of the awards. It's very inside, but
Hmm.
it's also quality, so I can understand.
Cool.
Yeah.
right. Cool.
I mean, let's next week, Little Women and There Will Be Blood. Fuck yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
A couple bangers,
Week.
I think. Yeah.
Man. Thanks for
Cool.
watching, guys.
Agree.
We'll see you next week with some good movies.
I feel like it's just like the need to like up the bar for like our movie chest picks. I feel like is just ever
keeps
present.
keeps
you know?
going.
What are
Like
we gonna-
lately,
yeah. Where's it going to accelerate to? Yeah.
Yeah.